And find something else.
You know, one of the rules that I tell my daughters. Now you're not my daughter, but one of the rules I tell my daughters, the number one rule is don't mess with more than one guy at a time. Anything else, I can defend.
So, how would you feel if your daughter was getting played by someone that was messing with multiple men?
Hold on, what do you mean?
Like, you tell your daughter, don't mess with multiple men, I guess, at once.
Right.
But she could be talking to someone that's messing with multiple women other than just her at once.
9 times out of 10, she will.
Exactly. So, why would you tell her
To
that?
preserve her. See, that's him. See, you understand something?
It's not for her. You know, it's not. I mean, it's not for him. Let me say that it's not for him.
Men and women.
We as women, we try to get revenge because, of course, it hurts. We don't want to be with someone that's doing it to us. Well, that's what we think they're doing it to us. But honestly, they're not doing anything to you. They're just being a man. So you can't let what he does define who you are. So if he's doing that and you think, oh, I'm supposed to go be with most of men, you know, and that comes from experience. Like, I'm not just saying this because I'm just talking, but experience with growing up and learning myself. You know, you're not supposed to just do that because guess what? You hold something that a man in this world can't hold.
Exactly.
You know, it goes back to why the parent is strict on the daughters, but not strict on the sons because guess what? You go out there and open your legs, you could bring a baby home.
Exactly.
Your brother go out there and open somebody else's legs, they bringing a baby home. You get what I'm saying?
The female.
Yeah, so you have to understand.
But
that,
you don't encourage neither one.
No.
You want it to be.
No, I don't encourage either one. That's
But you
not
see
what
the
I'm saying.
difference?
But it's a major difference. You know what I'm saying? Because as we know, some men walk away.
Right.
So you have to be responsible with how you doing it.
I feel like it's a certain extent what you should tell her, as in, like, okay, having multiple men's, like, you just got to know, like, which one is which, I guess, or, like, how you bringing them in. You know?
No, ain't no multiple. You ain't bringing them. Ain't no them. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm trying to tell you is this, right? Stop being lazy. As women, stop being lazy. At the end of the day, don't mess with more than one guy. If it don't work out, move on. See, this is where the problem come in at, when you think that, oh, well, if it's good for him, it's good for me. We hear this all the time. You may be thinking, well, you're a male, so you're just going to say this because it's, I guess it helps out our male species or whatever. But no, it does more harm to you over time.
And it has been proven that it does more harm.
You're
to the
doing
woman.
more harm to yourself. You're actually naturally. That's not something that. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question. If you could have everything you wanted in a guy and just live happily ever after, or juggle 3 different guys, never get the full fulfillment out of, you like each one of them, you're like kind of going back and forth, putting yourself under them, because that's what I call it. You're putting yourself under them. Which one would you want?
I mean, obviously the one that has everything I want.
Okay. Now, the reality is that has to grow. Like when I first meet you, I only know so much. That's why I say it's not asking questions. It's asking the right questions.
It's like unlocking doors, you know. You got to know, but when he say stop being lazy, because I know y'all probably like, what the hell he mean stop being lazy, you know. You have to have that patience, you know, because the lazy come in where you be like, man, fuck it, I ain't doing this.
It's easy.
I don't
It's
wanna do
easy
this.
to, like,
I'm not.
y'all both are beautiful.
Yeah.
like
This an easy game.
yeah,
for you
that's an
before you
easy
go get a
game.
nigga.
That's too easy.
But what I tell females all the time is the goal is not him fucking you. That's not the goal.
Exactly.
So I'm not gonna tell my daughter to worry about if he's fucking somebody, because that's not the goal. The goal is that he takes care of you, and that he makes sure he tries to help you meet whatever need, not once, but need. So the goal is never to be fucked. So I don't care who you fuck.
Do you have
get what
life
I'm saying?
goals? Okay, so those life goals, and this is why you ask questions. What if your life goals don't match up with his life goals? Right? They nowhere near each other. What I mean by life goals is like outside of yourself. Sometimes you gotta have goals outside of yourself that y'all have that match up. Like, for us, it was kids. How we wanted to raise them. I'll be honest with them. Like, it was times where it's like, yo, I'm just like y'all. Like, I don't want to be here.
Why the fuck am I still with
You know?
you know?
And so you have a war. Then because you could have a war.
But see, we parents, so we got to have silent war.
It's a lot. No, but it's a lot of parents out here that are having wars.
Yeah, but we got to be responsible with it.